A very good o'clock to all the students. Here I am Amisha ma'am, your English literature teacher. Students, today I am here to start our chapter number 16, that is a crazy story. Okay, here one by one I will read the para and I will make you understand about this story, right? So let's recall or let's go through the chapter where what things are mentioned here. First one is just see the characters. Characters is who are going to play in it. That is first one is your narrator. Narrator is what who tells or narrates the story. जो story को बताता है, right? Second one is Snow White. Third is Three Little Pigs. Fourth one is Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood is what? A little red riding one who is having hood. Hood means what? Cap. A red cap. One wolf, Spider-Man and Prince Charming. Okay. Now, the narrator enters. You see here, this is the narrator. Narrator who is going to narrate this story, who is going to tell the story. He or she stands in the middle of the room. वो कहाँ आके खड़ा हो जाता है? Middle room के. And talks to the audience. Audience is the ones who are going to listen or going to see what the performance are there. Narrator saying, "Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today I am going to tell you the story of Little Red Riding Hood." He is going to tell or to narrate the story of a little red riding hood having a cap, a little someone, a girl or a boy, whoever is there. He is wearing a red colored cap. Okay, that is the story of that boy or a girl, whoever is there. It is a suspense right here. Next it will be revealed. Okay, so once upon a time there was a little girl who so he started telling or he started dictating the story that once upon a time there was a little girl. There was a little girl who suddenly, as he was continuing, Snow White enters. Snow White, what she saying? Help, help. Please somebody help me. Now, narrator, who are you? What are you doing here? Now what this narrator is saying, who are you and what are you doing here? Snow White, I am Snow White. My stepmother is evil. She wants to get rid of me. Then so what happened? So here this is a Snow White students. She suddenly entered when he was narrating or telling the story. So what she said, कि I am Snow White, my stepmother. Who is stepmother? Students, stepmother is the mother who is not your real mother. Real ना हो. In Hindi we say सौतेली माँ. Okay. So she said my stepmother is evil. Evil means what? She is bad. My stepmother is bad. She wants to get rid of me. यानी वो मुझसे छुटकारा पाना चाहती है. वो मुझे मारना चाहती है. Who said this? This is Snow White said. Okay. Now the narrator interrupts when she was saying another line. So narrator interrupts means he said in between Snow White, wait, 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 little girl. Don't you see that I am narrator and I am narrating the story of Little Red Riding Hood? So the narrator, what he said, wait, wait, little girl, because she interrupted in between, right? So don't you see I am narrating, I am a narrator. He said, I am a narrator, don't you see that? And I am narrating the story. So look at all those people. Oh my, I am ruined. I am going to get fired. Now what he said? Okay, you entered in between, right? You entered in the mid of the story when I was narrating. So you did all these things disgracefully, right? Or you can say he said fired means what? I am going to get fired means he is going to be removed from the job now. Now the Snow White said, looking at the audience, she cries, please forgive me. I am a nice girl, but my stepmother doesn't love me. My father, the king. Again, what she was going to say, she was telling us that she is a nice girl. She is looking to the audience and she cried and she said, forgive me, I am a nice girl. And she said, my stepmother doesn't love me. Who doesn't love me? Her stepmother. Stepmother is what I just now, right now I have told you that the mother who is not real. Okay. So she said, my father, the king. Again, when she was going to say something, the narrator interrupted in between. What he said, listen, we feel sorry for you, but you have come to the wrong story. He said, I know very well and I am very sorry for yours, but you have come to the wrong story. Snow White, oh really? Narrator, yes, I have to continue with my story. He said, मुझे अपनी story continue करनी है. I have to continue my story. Pointing out to a house on the other side of the stage. What he did, he pointed out to the house. There was a house to the another side of the stage. He said, do you see that little house? Snow White said, yes. Narrator what said? You can go there so you can escape from your stepmother. He said, what narrator said? He said to this Snow White that you just go there and escape and you can be escaped from your stepmother. आप वहाँ चले जाओ, वहाँ जाके छुप जाओ और वहाँ जा करके आप stepmother से अपने बच जाएंगे. आई एम श्योर दे विल हेल्प यू. वहाँ पर जो भी होगा हाउस में वो डेफिनेटली हेल्प करेगा. Now students, Snow White, what she said, she looked at the narrator gratefully. Oh, thank you. Now what she said thank you to the narrator. Now Snow White goes to the little house. She knocks the door. Now she knocked the door and what she saw, 3 little pigs who making all the noise outside. Snow White, it is me, Snow White. Now what the little, there were in that house, there were 3 little small pigs. They screamed loudly when she was knocking the door. They said, who is just making the noise outside the door? So what she said, it is me, Snow White. Please save me, dear dwarfs. Now my stepmother wants to get rid of me. The door opens. But you are not the dwarfs. Who are you? She thought might be there might be living some dwarfs. Dwarfs कौन होते हैं? Who are short-heighted people. जो छोटी हाइट के होते हैं. You might have seen in the circus as well, right? जिनकी हाइट ज़्यादा नहीं होती स्टूडेंट्स. They are called dwarfs. Now but she saw कि they are not the dwarfs. They are the little pigs. Now who are they? So what they replied, we are 3 little pigs. We are hiding from the wolf. Now they were also hiding. From what? From wolf. Come in and don't worry, we will protect you from your stepmother. But what they said they welcomed the Snow White and they said, you can come and stay here. We will protect you from your stepmother. Snow White enters the little house, the door closes. Little Red Riding Hood enters the stage. Now see here who enters? Little Red Riding Hood. He is wearing this red hood. Hood is cap. Okay. Now he enters the stage singing. She interrupted the narrator. So she's here. It is a girl. This Little Riding Hood is a girl. So she interrupts the narrator. I am following the yellow brick road. Now what she said in singing कि I am following this road which is yellow bricking of yellow bricks. Bricks क्या होते हैं? ईंट. Okay, जो yellow ईंट के बने होते हैं उस रोड को मैं follow कर रही हूँ. Now narrator what said? Hey wait, don't you see that it is not your time to appear on the scene? Now what narrator said? क्या तुमको नहीं दिख रहा कि यहाँ तुम्हारा टर्न नहीं है अभी इस सीन पर? Leave and wait for your turn. रुक जाओ और अपने टर्न का इंतज़ार करो. Little Red Riding Hood leaves. Okay, where was I? Now what narrator said? Okay audience, where was I? Oh yes, Little Red Riding Hood was. Definitely, when he was telling this, a Spider-Man enters. He interrupts the narrator again. Interrupts means what? Disturbs the narrator. Spider-Man, I am so strong. I am invincible. Invincible means वन के नॉट बी डिफीटेड, जिसको कोई हरा नहीं सकता. तो स्पाइडरमैन ने क्या बोला कि मैं बहुत स्ट्रांग हूँ और मुझे कोई नहीं हरा सकता. वन के नॉट बी डिफीटेड, तो ही इज़ इनविंसिबल. नाउ what narrator said, oh no, not again. What do you want? Who are you? Now narrator was again disturbed by the other person. First he got disturbed by the Snow White, secondly by this Little Red Riding Hood, and third one this Spider-Man came. So he said, now not again. Who are you? Spider-Man, I am Spider-Man, protector of the weak and unfortunate. He said, I am the protector. जो भी लोग weak हैं उनकी protection के लिए मैं हूँ. I am the Spider-Man. I am sure that someone here needs me. और मुझे पक्का पता है यहाँ किसी ना किसी को मेरी ज़रूरत ज़रूर होगी. Now narrator, we don't need you. What narrator directly said कि we do not need you. And he said, now can you please leave this stage? I am working. Spider-Man, sorry sir. See here, this is a Spider-Man, and here the narrator is standing. Spider-Man leaves looking sad. Now Spider-Man left the stage. Narrator, well, as I was telling you, Little Red Riding Hood enters. She stands in the middle of the stage. She has a basket with the bread and honey. When he was narrating the story, see who again came here? Little Red Riding Hood. She was having a basket in which some bread and honey is there. Okay, so now what he said? Little Red Riding Hood was a very nice little girl. She was going to take some bread and honey to her grandmother. Now Little Red Riding Hood, what she was a nice girl. This girl was taking some bread and honey to her grandmother. अपनी grandmother के लिए ले जा रही है. Who lived in the woods, जो कहाँ रहती है? Woods मतलब यहाँ पर है जंगल में, in the forest. When suddenly the wolf appeared. What happened? Suddenly who appeared? The wolf. You see here. Now the wolf enters. Wolf said, oh, what a pretty girl you are. Means how beautiful you are. Who are you? Now wolf asked her. Little Red Riding Hood what answered? I am Little Red Riding Hood, but my favorite color is pink, not red. She said, my name is Little Red Riding Hood, but don't think कि I am having a favorite color red, but I am having a favorite color pink. Now she's asked, who are you? Now Wolf said, I am a wolf, but I am not bad wolf. He said, I am a good wolf, I am not bad wolf. Suddenly, when they were talking, the Prince Charming enters. A prince enter who is very charming. Charming is handsome. Prince Charming, please, can you both try on this little crystal shoe? There was a shoe made of crystal. Crystal means what? Crystal means glass. कांच का बना हुआ एक शू था. He said, can you please try this? क्या आप दोनों लोग इसको try कर सकते हैं? Little Red Riding Hood and the Wolf. You want us to try on that shoe? Why? Little Red Riding Hood and this wolf said to the charming prince कि why you want us to try this? आप क्यों चाहते हो कि हम इस सैंडल को, इस शू को ट्राई करें? Prince Charming answered, yes please, I am looking for Cinderella. He said, मैं सिंड्रेला को ढूंढ रहा हूँ. Cinderella is again a girl, a beautiful girl. Okay. वी वर डांसिंग, हम लोग डांस कर रहे थे, बट सडनली शी लेफ्ट. अचानक से सिंड्रेला चली गई एंड लेफ्ट हर शू बिहाइंड, और अपना एक शू छोड़ गई. तो अब मैं ये सोच रहा हूँ जिसके पास भी ये शू फिट आएगा वही मेरी सिंड्रेला होगी. नाउ स्नो वाइट एंड द लिटिल पिग्स गेट आउट ऑफ द लिटिल हाउस. जैसे ही उन्होंने ये बात सुनी तो लिटिल हाउस में से कौन कौन निकल आया? स्नो वाइट एंड 3 लिटिल पिग्स. स्नो वाइट, आई हर्ड दैट प्रिंस चार्मिंग वॉज कमिंग. मुझे सुनने में आया कि कौन आ रहा है? प्रिंस चार्मिंग. प्रिंस चार्मिंग, ओह यू आर सो ब्यूटिफुल. मैंने देखा कि यू आर सो ब्यूटिफुल. यू आर एज वाइट एज स्नो. आप कितनी सुंदर हो जैसे कि एक स्नो. हु सेड दिस? प्रिंस चार्मिंग. टू whom? टू स्नो वाइट. नाउ नरेटर said, stop it. Everybody quiet, pointing to the Little Red Riding Hood. I am trying to tell the story of a little girl here. Now this narrator got irritated. He said to this all the members that please stop. Now I am going to tell the one story and you people are not going, and you people are interrupting in between so many times. Okay, he got irritated. Now Little Red Riding Hood, that's true. Little Red Riding Hood also answered, yes, it is true. We were telling, narrator is telling the story of mine and you people are interrupting in between. Now narrator said, and I really don't know what you all are doing here. मुझे सच में नहीं समझ में आ रहा आप लोग यहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं. बट आई डोंट केयर एनी मोर. लेकिन मुझे अब कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता है. सो सिंस यू वॉन्ट लेट मी टेल द स्टोरी ऑफ लिटिल रेड राइडिंग हुड देन आई विल मेक अप माई ओन स्टोरी. उसने नरेटर ने बोला अगर आप मुझे मेरी स्टोरी कंटिन्यू करने नहीं दे रहे तो मैं अपनी एक खुद की स्टोरी बनाता हूँ. Little Red Riding Hood, see what you all did. I was a main character of the story. Now Little Red Riding Hood said, say कि देखो आप लोगों ने क्या किया. मैं मेन कैरेक्टर थी स्टोरी की और आपने मुझे ही अलग कर दिया. Snow White, the Wolf, Prince Charming and 3 little pigs. Well, not anymore. Ha 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 ha. मतलब they all laughed and said हाँ अब आप मेन कैरेक्टर नहीं हो. किसको बोला? Little Red Riding Hood को. Now narrator to the audience. What he said, what narrator said? Prince Charming from Cinderella's story saw how beautiful Snow White was. Prince Charming जो कि सिंड्रेला की स्टोरी से था उसने ये देखा कि स्नो वाइट कितनी ब्यूटीफुल है. White was. Prince Charming hugs Snow White. Prince Charming ने Snow White को hug किया. He threw away the shoe. उसने shoe फेंक दिया. Prince Charming decided to marry her. Now who he decided to marry? To Snow White. Prince Charming kneels down and puts a ring on Snow White's finger. Prince Charming नीचे बैठ गया अपने नी पर और सामने Snow White के क्या करी? सामने Snow White के रिंग रख दी कि आप अपना फिंगर दीजिए मैं आपको पहनाना चाहता हूँ. एंड हैव अ बिग वेडिंग. और एक बहुत अच्छी शादी हो गई. एक बिग वेडिंग सेलिब्रेशन हो गया. दे इन्वाइटेड लिटिल रेड राइडिंग हुड, द वुल्फ एंड 3 लिटिल पिग्स. उन्होंने इन सबको इन्वाइट किया. जैसे ही ये हुआ स्पाइडर मैन एंटर्स रूम येलिंग मतलब स्पाइडरमैन की एंट्री हुई. वो चिल्ला के आया कि और मुझे कहाँ छोड़ दिया आप लोगों ने? नरेटर. एंड दे लिव्ड हैप्पीली एवर आफ्टर. नरेटर बोले और ये सब लोग अच्छे से रहने लगे. सो दिस इज द स्टोरी स्टूडेंट्स. होप सो इट इज़ क्लियर टू यू, राइट? टू वॉच द वीडियो completely to understand the chapter.